Man, I ain't gonna lie, when Chicago people go anywhere, they can't never just be cool. We always gotta go to a city and take it over. Like, that's what's going on with Lil Zay Osama right now, but it's not his fault that he's getting pushed to come at LA and come at Wack 100 the way he's coming at him on Fun and Grave. But if you don't know what's going on, we finna get into it right now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also follow me on Instagram, WildBoyG, Twitter, WildBoyG. Let's get into it. Now look, TikTok, not Twitter, TikTok. Now let's get into it right now. Now this all started a couple years ago, basically, because Lil Zay Osama caught a switch case in New York. And everybody knows the gun laws in New York are off the chain, and we all know that Lil Zay Osama's already been a convicted felon. He's talking all this street stuff. He's done a lot of street stuff. He has a jail record, a prison record. He's done a lot of things. We already know he's a felon, right? So the consensus is he's supposed to be going down for some years because of this pipe case, especially him catching in New York. But that's not what happened. He only got 10 months because of the pipe case. Now, because of that, Wack 100 and a lot of other people thought he was snitching, basically. Like, there's no way you only got 8 months and you just did all this. You got a criminal record. No way, right? So he had to go on No Jumper and air his grievances and say how he felt.
Lil Zay Osama is a rapper from Chicago. He got caught with a switch in New York and ended up getting a year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we looking into him. Something ain't looking right. We got all this paperwork.
What's the part that's not looking right? 1090 Jake put out a video earlier basically saying that because he has a minimal criminal history prior to this, that it's not that surprising.
1090's dumb.
Oh, really?
We got his whole rap sheet.
Okay.
Dude got caught with machine guns prior to. He was on probation out here in California. He had like 2 gun cases prior to, serious gun cases, right? And then get caught with a switch in New York City.
Left it in the Uber.
They giving you 3 to 5 mandatory for a regular gun. You get caught with a switch, you got prior cases get caught with machine guns up in Illinois.
Now, of course, Lil Zay Osama doesn't like this and instantly went to his Instagram while he was in prison, by the way, because all this was going on while he was locked up. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't respond back to anybody. So when he was in prison, responded on his Instagram basically saying that you a hoe, you a lame, you playing police games on a podcast, you really trying to get people hurt, you damn near hating on me. Because everybody knows once they put that snitch jacket on you, especially while you in the prison in the feds for a switch, you already got a lot of people that's probably gonna be looking into that, and if they find any truth about it, they gonna poke you up, beat you up, put you off DP, whatever they gonna do to you, man. It's like, it's all of them against you, so you're never really gonna win that situation. That's why people are taught not to snitch, because you're gonna end up in them situations. So that's what Lil Zay Osama was basically saying, like, first of all, I didn't snitch. Second of all, you trying to put me in these weird ass situations. And third of all, you playing police games and you're supposed to be a street guy. That's really weird. But Chef G, one of the big homies, I wouldn't say big homies, but big rappers from New York, vouched for my boy Lil Zay Osama because he basically broke it down like this. If you're a first-time offender, you're getting 8 months because they only count the charges in New York. They don't count the charges outside of New York. So if you catch some charges in New York, yeah, they're gonna catch those, they're gonna add up. Okay, now you first offense over with, second offense over with, now they're gonna start hitting you with the book. You know what I'm saying? They don't really count it like other states. Like other states, I'm pretty sure in Atlanta, you got a criminal record in Chicago, they're not gonna let you come down to Atlanta and start a new criminal record. Like, you're carrying that criminal record with you. And New York does it differently. So that's why it's probably so hard for Wack 100 to actually understand that, because it's not like that everywhere. But you don't notice because you only know the things in the politics that's going on in Cali. You don't know the things in the politics that's going on in New York. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know the whole damn country, bro. You don't know every law in every country. You're not that type of guy. You just look up the paperwork, bro. In this case, you don't even got no damn paperwork. So you're really just talking out your ass saying, I feel like. You sound like a girl right now. You need to shut the hell up. That's what you need to feel like doing. Shutting the hell up. So shout out to Chef G for vouching for my boy Lil Zay Osama. And he actually did say he vouched for him at the end of the screenshot, which you read it below, or you read it when it was on the screen on Fun of Grave. So that was a big one up. But of course, Wack 100 still acts stupid and doesn't believe that, because he thinks everywhere is like California. And if you have a prison record or a felony or any type of street activity going on outside of that state, it should be dragged into that state. And it really feels like he's hating at this point, like how you get out for a switch in 8 months, 10 months. Oh yeah, you hating that. You just mad because some people that you know got caught up with switches and they got hit with this time. But that's not what's going on in New York. So you just mad and you hating because he got out, he had a good lawyer, and he knew what was going on. Sound like it's just an old nigga. That's all it sound like.
He was convicted in California for evading a peace officer, felony. He was sentenced to 1 day in custody, another one, and 2 years of probation. Duke's term of probation is set to expire April 2025, which means when he get caught with this switch, right? He didn't violate.
On probation.
He's on probation, right? Hold on, we got some All right, watch this. In addition, in Illinois, in 2023, he was charged with possession of a loaded machine gun, theft of stolen goods exceeding $10,000, but not more than $100,000, and possession of a firearm, right, with a defaced serial number. Everybody know you got caught with a machine gun and another firearm with the serial numbers go. We got double fed up. This 2023, right? Right? 2023, this happens. Then you come to California in 2023, catch evading the police, catch probation. Then in 2024, you go to New York, a state that's serious about guns, get caught with a switch, and get 14 months in the feds? Hey, listen, man. Hey, I ain't gonna say it. Y'all heard it. I got to work. I will put the work up.
So after this, some time passes. Lil Osama moves to LA. He starts getting his rap career back going in the right direction because essentially he had to start over. I wouldn't say from scratch, but start over again because street activity was going on. He fell out with a couple members of OTF. He was never signed to Dirk. He had to get his own label from the situation going in the right direction. But he's got it all going down now, and it's actually happened pretty fast compared to a lot of other people that be in the same situation. So Lil Osama, after moving to LA, basically pulled up to No Jumper and told him, pull up the paperwork or pull up the footage of me snitching in interrogation, because if you don't got the black and white, or you don't have the paperwork, or you don't have footage of me in the interrogation room, you can't be running around saying I'm snitching, because you trying to put that jacket on my name and people might believe that shit ain't sticking though, because I'm fighting back. I'm actually giving a damn about what people are saying about me. If I was just one of the people that was in the background, people would be saying I'm snitching. They'd be saying, oh, he ain't saying nothing because it's true. The internet play weird games with your head, so it's like you playing with my career and you playing with my damn emotions saying I'm a snitch. So that's what he had to say on No Jumper.
So, but how you feel? Because like, all right, immediately after the switch shit, and everybody on the internet, man, Gazelle snitching, Zay giving it up about the gun. Then you got Wack on there, he on there saying what he had to say.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this what make me question, like, Wack. You a street folk, so you say. Yeah. You feel me? You done been penitentiary, feds, county, whatever. You know how these laws go. You know how this shit work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, he was probably just going off the internet too. Oh, if you go to New York, you get 30 years for a switch. So shit, how he out that quick? If he posted high, 30 years or better. You know what I'm saying? So I see where niggas come from, but niggas that been in this shit that know this shit, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotten from like the standard being that we need paperwork saying that you told to now it's like if there's any little detail that we don't understand or that doesn't 100% immediately make sense to us, then we're just going to assume that you're telling. That's like the new version of telling.
I don't think black and white is real no more. Black and white still assist, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, directly after this, not too long after the interview drops, it goes viral. Everybody talking about it, everybody tweeting about it, everybody clipping it. The Academics has Lil Osama on his stream and basically said, okay, how do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about people calling you a snitch? He said his piece, but he also said that he gonna do something to Wack because he keep talking, he keep doing too much. You playing these police games, and that's not cool, bro. You can't play police games when we already sorted out you don't got no paperwork and you don't got no footage. So what we even talking about? What we even hollering about?
Y'all gonna let Wack go up there talking about he got paperwork on me, all this crazy fuck. That was some shit, you hear me?
Wait, why Wack is trying to say that, yeah, you told?
If I told, that shit'll be in black and white. I'm Lil Osama, gang. When you go to jail, you not gonna even be able to, in the feds, you ain't gonna even be able to live in the feds telling, you hear me? Nigga on motherfucking cut your ass from head to toe, you hear me? You cannot even go to the feds and snitch and live, gang. Before you get to any yard, before you get to any deck, nigga, every paperwork follow you. That shit follow you. That shit follow you.
So how come Wack got some magical work? He said he got the work.
I was in New York with real members, gang.
Yeah.
If I would have told, the COs would have known. The inmates would have known. That shit would have been in black and white over the internet. I'm Zay Osama. You think somebody gonna hold that shit in for me? Hell no, folks. You hear me?
So wait,
and then
did Wack just make that up? He just made that up?
Wack made it up because he said, oh, how he get out for a switch in New York so fast? If you know the Fed guidelines, you will know. You feel what I'm saying? That's just like, how many niggas you just seen get locked up for switches and only got 3 years and shit, man? Niggas got caught. I seen some shit on the internet. Niggas caught with hella switches and only got 5 years, bro. You hear me? Look, they found a switch in the car. You feel me? And I got 14 months on it. The guidelines was only 24 months. That's the max that they can give me is 24 months. In the feds, it go by guidelines, fool. You hear me? It go by guidelines in the fed. You would rather be in the feds than to be in the state when you first catch a case like that. Like, sometimes you catch a switch case. I wouldn't dare want to be up in the state on the switch case because the state, no matter where you at, they going to crack your ass. If you in the feds, it go by guidelines. But if you in the feds and you got multiple felonies, trust me, you will want to be in the state when you catch that switch case. You feel me?
So wait,
me, I didn't have multiple felonies.
So wait, why would Wack just lie on you like that?
That's what I'm saying. That's why y'all got to listen. I was going to no jumper. You know what they said? Yeah. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We had to separate you from Wack, bro. You hear me? Wack was coming at 2. That's why we told you coming at 3 or some shit like that. You feel me? All my life, if I would have seen Wack, I'd have told his ass, shoot the one game. You hear me? First I would have asked him, why you do that? Like, what's to you? You gonna throw some salt on a real street nigga like that, folks? How you do that? How you do that?
Now we gonna figure out why.
Shoot the one. What up? On my beat. You hear me?
And like Lil Zay Osama said, he was in New York with real goons. So if they had any type of suspicion that he was snitching, MDC is notoriously corrupt. You got the guards against you. Ain't no real food in there. And it's like a jungle. That's the only thing I can compare it to. All the documentaries I seen is like a jungle. It's like hell on earth. And no one's going in there with a snitch card and gonna make it out untouched. Got a phone in the cell. Like, he able to talk about this freely after you get out, and no one really spoke up and said nothing about it. Like, nah, that's not happening in New York. But academics playing little girl games is gonna call Wack 100 while Lil Zay Osama's on the phone, right? Because he want to get his clicks, he want to get his content. Can't blame him. Like, he's an entertainer. This is also his job to do this, so that's what he's doing. Lil Zay Osama wasn't against it because what you gonna say? Nah, don't call Wack. Now you look like a host. So he had to go with his move at that point. So he called Wack. Wack ain't answer. Lil Zay hung up. But while he was still on stream, Wack called him back. And then when Wack called him back, Lil Zay called him back. And then it just went down from there. And you can see how it all went down right there.
We back to 50? Yeah, here we go. That's him right there, Wack.
So you telling me now?
Tell me.
We back to 50K. Hey, bro, look, bro. All the loud, fast talking, power, that don't work.
Can we bet to 50K?
Listen.
All right, listen, Wack. Hold on, wait. Before you talk, Wack. Before you talk. Before you talk.
If you telling me you wasn't convicted in California, Illinois, I got your whole rap sheet.
He got the work.
But you telling me you wasn't convicted in California or Illinois? That's what you saying?
Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to do something better for you.
Because you just said...
I'm going to do something better for you.
You wasn't convicted yet.
I'm going to do something better for you.
How was you getting 1 day in jail for pistol?
In Chicago, this any gangster, bro. Listen.
No. 1 day in jail?
Listen. They didn't charge me with a gun. They charged me with a gun as a misdemeanor. You know what a misdemeanor is?
1 day in jail? How you getting that?
What you mean, gang? Gang, okay. What I'm asking, do you have black and white?
I don't know. Answer the question.
Do you have black and white?
I think you've been a rat. I'm going to be real.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Hey, listen. Hey, Wack.
We're 1 day in jail
Wack.
for a right.
But you see me, you got to have that energy, though, folks.
Hey, bro, you ain't nobody, bro. You knockout bait. You ain't nobody. On Paru, I'll beat your ass with one hand, tie behind my back for 50,000. Dead home.
Oh, shit. That's the 50
Nigga, you better watch who you talking to. You a little boy. I will, for 50 racks on my dead homies, I tie my head behind my back and I beat your little.
On my baby, let's do it.
Okay,
I'm in LA every day, all day. Let's do it.
I'm in
LA every day, all day. Let's do it.
Boy, I'm 240, knocking out, dead
don't. Hey, listen.
So after all the talking, Lil Zay got really blue. He said, man, I ain't finna do too much talking, bro. I'm finna blow your ass down because I be in LA. I'm with them real killers. I'm with them real healers. I really be robbing people every day. I'm out here in these streets. So you ain't finna play with me like I'm not like that. Because at the end of the day, a snitch card is a career ruining thing. So if you keep putting that snitch card on people, it's gonna make it seem like, oh damn, like he really is snitching. What does he got going on? And I think his anger just boiled over and he was ready to just take it there, because at this point, you're just not listening to me, trying to talk to me like I'm a little boy. You trying to hold me, then you trying to sound snitching. He can't go for it. I can't really get mad at him for real.
You must don't know who you talk. I swear to God, you don't know who you talk.
You ain't nobody, bro. You ain't nobody.
Hey, look, act on stream. Act in the stream real quick, act. Cause this get real. In the stream, act.
You ain't nobody, bro.
He don't believe that when I see him, I swear to God that I'm gonna blow his ass.
Oh, so you don't want to squabble? You scared to squabble?
I'm gonna show you for playing with my name. You gonna? How can you say a nigga snitch, gang? That's disrespectful, gang.
So you scared to squabble? I want to make sure we got this right. You don't want to with gunplay. That's what you said, right?
All my life, you playing with my name like
no,
that.
No, that's what you scared. Just say you scared, little boy.
Hell yeah, it's gunplay. Nigga playing talking about a snitch.
I'm glad you said
talking about a snitch.
I'm glad
you better know you. I swear to God, you can call anybody in LA right now. Even probably some people you know. I done probably robbed their ass or blew their ass down. You talking about I do this. This is my lifestyle, dude.
Now, am I mad at Lil Zay for coming back at all these people while he was in prison? They were saying stuff and he got to defend his name? No. But am I mad at Lil Zay for giving these people the attention, the wrong type of attention? Like, you kind of clowning them up a little bit, and you saying it's a lot of federal activity on these streams, a lot of federal activity on these goddamn podcasts about what you gonna do to people when you see them and how you gonna feel about people. Like, nah, bro, you can't be doing that. But I do respect you for shouting at these people and saying, yo, 1-2, you know what I mean? Because you can't just let them come back at you and say all these things about you and you can't defend yourself. So they gonna say what they want to say now because you was in prison when that was going down, but now that you got a platform again, they don't want to listen to you. But it's cool, man. Speak your piece. Let's keep the Fed activity off the streets. I mean, off the internet, you know what I'm saying? Leave that for the streets. But y'all already know how I get down, man. Let me know how y'all thought about the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna catch you on the next video. You know how we getting down.